Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt, Kurt Financial Group. Today is Monday, December 8, 2025. Last week's stocks were up, so December of 2025 starts out strongly. We talked about last week how December historically is a strong month, one of the strongest months of the year, and we've got a good start to December 2025. This week, all the activity and eyeballs are going to be surrounding the Fed decision on Wednesday about an interest rate cut. It seems pretty clear that we're going to get a cut, but I guess there's a debate now over how you characterize the cut. Is it going to be a hawkish cut or a dovish cut? The hawkish cut means that there'll be some strong language about future cuts and monetary policy and like that. Dovish cut is going to be the language is accommodative about future cuts. When looking at the interest rate market right now, it kind of leans towards the dovish cut, I guess, because the short-term interest rates aren't moving up right now. Rates are kind of steady to begin with, but if there's going to be like a actual hawkish cut, you would think the short-term rates in the Treasury market would be moving higher. We're really not seeing that. Also, speaking about the Fed decision on Wednesday, it seems pretty well hedged. It's interesting, again, to follow the options market, and so much of it is now short-term, 0-day, 1 to 2 day for expiration. So there's no longer any longer term hedging. It's all short term, and there's a spike when you look at the VIX curve about on Wednesday. So pretty well hedged. So that would seem that maybe you don't get a lot of movement out of Wednesday, unless again there's something that's unexpected with the decision or with the language from Jerome Powell. Beyond that, there's a PPI number on Thursday. And then the other big thing, I think, looking at the rest of the month, is that the Friday the 19th is a triple witching options and futures expiration. That could cause some turmoil and some volatility. There's a large amount of notional value of the contracts and the options and like that is going to set to come off. And that could, again, generate some volatility around the 19th. But once we get past Wednesday, there's a few earnings out there too, but it just seems like we could have just a steady grind higher for a Santa Claus rally into Christmas and New Year's. So we'll be back on Wednesday previewing the FOMC. Speak to you then. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.